First pitch, 107.
The 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike. Very nice afternoon, high skies and 77 degrees at game time. The 1-1. This is foul right side. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the leadoff man is gone to open up the ball game. Now here's a look at the Astros starting lineup. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, you really have to appreciate what Jose Altuve brings to this team. Go look at the numbers. He hit over .310 last year and was consistent most of the year. I'm looking forward to him having another solid campaign.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. Past history with Lucas Giolito. He's gone 2 for 6. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Clyde Washington.
You know, D-Row, he is a pitcher's best friend, Clyde Washington. Down in the strike zone, he'll definitely call that ball right at the knees.
If he's consistent with it, Dan, which Clyde always is, I'm okay with it.
Count now, a ball and a strike. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Outside, 2-1.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Changeup laid off down around the shins.
They know the threat this guy possesses at the plate. I know it's 3-1 in this situation right here, but I can't imagine anything comes over the heart of the plate.
The 3-1. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground, but a foul ball, and it's full now at 3-2. And they'll issue the intentional walk here. Interesting decision with the bases empty and 1 away.
Well, they felt it was better to take the bat out of the hands of a guy like that. He's just too dangerous, and they decided they'll take their chances with the next guy in the lineup.
Coming to the plate now, Michael Brantley. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Altuve, base runner at first with 1 out. And a wasted pitch there, 1-2.
I have no issue wasting a pitch on 0-2 to try to get a guy to go fishing, but it has to be somewhat tempting. You're not going to get anyone to swing a bat at that pitch.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Batting fourth, the third baseman, number 2.
So we're runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning, and that'll bring up the LSU product, Alex Bregman. First pitch of the at-bat. Runners off for second. Pitch inside. The throw. 2-out base runner aboard in the top of the first. Counts even 1-1 to Alex Bregman.
You know, if I'm the hitter right here, I'm like, okay, You want to come get some early in the count? I was about to wait you out, but now game on.
The set and the 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Ready with the 2-1. And there's ball 3 on a breaking ball that misses away.
He's gotten himself into a little bit of trouble out here. Middle of the order up in a run scoring situation, and now he might have to challenge him. Gonna have to make some good pitches here.
And that is in there at the letters to run it full 3-2.
You know he wants to end this inning right here on 3-2, but I don't think we'll see him lay one in on the next pitch there with a base open to work with.
Taken high and deep to right. Garcia ranging back to the track, to the wall, and that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. It's a 2-run homer for Alex Bregman, and the Astros have taken a 2-0 lead.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
Batting fifth.
Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel. As he grounds one briskly to short. Anderson picks it up. Throw over to Abreu is in time, and with it the side is retired. Astros plate 2 on the 2-run home run. Bottom of the first coming up from Guaranteed Rate Field. It's now 2-0 Houston. Garrett Cole is on the mound for Houston in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Matt, I'm a big fan of Garrett Cole. Big, strong guy. Former first-round draft pick out of UCLA. 96 to 98 miles an hour with sink. Hard slider. His changeup has gotten better the longer he's pitched. He has a chance to be a no-hit. Pitcher every time he takes the mound.
The right fielder, Ray.
First pitch on its way. Hard hit ball to second. Altuve fields it cleanly. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Time now to check the starting lineup card for the Chi Sox in this one. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, Matt, the guy to watch has to be Jose Abreu. Last year, he won the American League Silver Slugger for first baseman. You think about that. Everybody who plays first can hit, and he hit above the top of the heap. He's a pretty special hitter.
And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. First delivery to him on the way. And I'm not sure you can get fooled worse than that. It's 0-1.
Hey, from a hitter's perspective, I don't mind that take right there. I know it's in the zone, but this is a hitter's yard. You want something bell high that you can get loose on.
Here it comes, 0-2. Lifted in the air out to center field. Springer on the run. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Batting third, the first baseman, Jose Abreu.
So here's the slugging first baseman, Jose Abreu now. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. First delivery to him on the way. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Oh, he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now.
Oh, wow. That's what they call a jam sandwich. Wow. Not much you can do with that pitch that's in tight.
Started to go around, but it's a called third strike anyway, and that will retire the side. Down in order go the White Sox. They trail it here 2-0. Into the box now, number 44 will take his first hacks here.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Here comes the first pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
Right there, it's a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
A 2-0 count to the Astros DH.
Yeah, he just isn't that sharp on the mound right now. Had a rough start in the first inning, and now he's falling behind out of the gate here in the second. Some adjustments need to be made, and fast.
In the dirt, it's 3-0 now.
He walked a guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success.
And there's a base hit on the line.
Not everyone feels comfortable pulling the clutch on 3-0 pitch right there, but he stayed within himself, didn't try and do too much, didn't turn and burn, and just hit a nice hard single on a 3-0 count.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. This is on the ground over to first. And this will wind up working as a sacrifice as he steps on first, allowing the runner to move into second.
Okay, guys, here's how the Southsiders are lining up on D today. And I'm going to focus today on Tim Anderson. And when I say his name, I think quick feet. Not only defensively at the shortstop position, but also putting the defense on their heels. When he gets on base, look for him to take off. And he's got a strong arm as well from shortstop.
Stepping in, Robinson Chirinos. Past history with Lucas Giolito. He's a .333 hitter. He's set. Here it comes. And that swung on and missed for strike one. Runner at second here with one man out. Out in front here is this one scorched foul to the left. Working for the punch out and the offering. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball.
You know, Matty, I'm not surprised by that pitch. Raise the eye level a little bit. Maybe we get something bouncing in the dirt right here.
The 1-2. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters.
Fielder.
That's the ultimate challenge pitch. And for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
Stepping in is Josh Reddick, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
In today's game, if you're not disciplined for striking out, why would you change your approach with 2 strikes right here? Expect this guy to try and drive the baseball right here.
And it's fouled away. The next 0-2. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. MLB Network is back on the south side after this. So digging in now, Yoan Moncada. He'll lead things off against Garrett Cole.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
And now a swing and a miss, and that's what you call establishing the inside part of the plate. It's strike one. One strike now from Cole. Had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
Usually you see chases outside the zone on off-speed stuff like sliders, breaking balls, and changeups. But to chase a fastball that far outside the zone tells me this hitter's not seeing it well at all.
Oh, and it's not often you see a guy like that flail so badly up there, but that was a great pitch for out number one.
Time for a look at the Stros on D. And I want to focus on Jose Altuve. Pound for pound, the best player in big league baseball. A Gold Glove second baseman, he can do it all. 5 tools, the ability to turn a double play with the best of them.
The bouncer to the left side. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Batting fifth.
In now, James McCann will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. And a check swing here, but he holds up far too late as it's strike 3, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the White Sox. They're still down. It's 2-0. Back to the top of the order now, and former World Series MVP George Springer bats next.
George Springer.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And they start him out away with a called strike. Behind 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Fouled away. And here's a ball hit in the air. Garcia is after it, and no one will track it down.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit the other way out toward right field. Moving under it, Garcia. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
The left fielder, number 23, Michael Brantley.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that brings in the left-handed hitting outfielder Michael Brantley. First pitch coming. Here it is. And that's in there for a strike.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attack, and the philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel into it. Not the case with the high fastball.
Alex.
Kind of looked like he had gotten his bearings there, Dan. Was going to have a 1-2-3 inning, but not the case, giving up that late 2-out knock.
Boy, this lineup is so deep, 1 through 9. They could put a hurting on you, and they're making him work, and he's given up a lot of base hits so far in this one. So far, this has not been an easy one for this pitcher.
In there for strike 1, 0-1.
That's what makes pitching so difficult. You get the first 2 guys out of the inning, then you give up that 2-out base hit. Now you have the middle part of the order coming up, and this is where you have to really refocus on that mound, stay out of a potential big inning.
Grounded to third. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Astros leave 1. They're up 2-0. Standing in, Matt Skoll, 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Here comes the first pitch. Good pitch there. Had him a little out in front. The windup and the 0-1. Looked like that one tied him up a bit. A swing and a miss.
When you find yourself in an 0-2 hole against one of the best hurlers in baseball, you're basically just hoping to make contact. He's so good at putting guys away, though.
Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second, with a punch out, 1 away.
Not a lot of guys throw that knuckle curve, but some guys have a lot of success with it. Some say it has more bite than the traditional curveball, but I think it's more of a feel thing. It just works for certain pitchers, and it worked right there.
Stepping in now, Yolmer Sanchez. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. The 0-1 delivery. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. The White Sox are still looking to break into the hit column here. And a slider gets away from him here as it just about got him in the ankle. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Line drive to left. But this will hang up just enough as he takes it in stride in left center for the second out.
The center fielder, Adam Engel.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, one of the best defensive center fielders in the league, Adam Engel. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a bouncing ball, foul.
This guy's one of the best bunters in the league, but with 2 outs, I'm not sure that's a really good play right now. He might be forced to go ahead and swing the bat and try to get an extra base hit here with 2 outs.
Cole has his target. 0-1 on its way. A late swing on the slider, and quickly it's 0-2.
I mean, these guys look more like lumberjacks than professional hitters right now. They're hacking at everything.
Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. Correa will put this one away, and the side is retired. Make it 9 straight here to start the ball game. On now to the top. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first Heidi Watney standing by with a report.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Astros manager A.J. Hinch between innings specifically about his club's offense to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Yuli Gurriel comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Gurriel.
Here's the first pitch to him. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. And that'll get down out there near the wall. Around second now and headed for third. And he will make it there safely as he fires off the 4th with a leadoff triple.
Now batting, number 44.
So striding in, number 44. He reached on a single in his first try. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit high and deep out to straightaway left. Looking up is Jimenez. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left as the Astros have opened it up now 4-0.
I know he's a confident pitcher, but there's a difference between being confident and downright foolish. He just offered one of the most dangerous hitters in the lineup a straight heater, and it cost him big time.
Striving in for Houston, Carlos Correa. First offering on its way. Fastball well outside.
Been a real big struggle for him so far on the mound. 4 runs in only 3 innings, so it'll be interesting to see if he can settle in at all and make some adjustments, or if this start will continue to run downhill.
The 2-0. Finds the zone, strike 1. 4 runs, 5 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2. This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2. Robinson Chirinos, the number 8 hitter here, waits on deck. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
It's never easy to rebound after serving up a 2-run shot, but that at bat was a good indication to me that he isn't letting it get to him. He went right after him for the strikeout.
Ready now, Robinson Chirinos. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch outs will stick with you a little longer.
First pitch on its way. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
He's been getting lit up all game, and there's a common denominator. He keeps missing right down the middle of the plate. Case in point with that last one.
Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Hey fans, for the latest Major League hats, jerseys, outerwear, memorabilia, and much more, don't forget to visit our team shop here at the stadium or online at MLBshop.com.
In now, Josh Reddick. A bouncer up the middle. Anderson scoops it up. A play at the plate. Oh, he may have been a little disoriented there or something. That's going to allow his man to reach first safely.
Number 4, George.
Here's George Springer, and he's at risk of the old hat trick. 2 strikeouts on his line so far.
Yeah, and it seems like these hat tricks and golden sombreros are a lot more common than they were, say, 10, 15 years ago. Guys have stopped worried about striking out as much. It's really been an ideological shift in the game. That's a big topic of debate.
Yeah, guy's not going to worry about 3 strikeouts if he can add a game-winning hit to that line. Here's the first pitch to him. And that misses for ball 1.
When he's pitching effectively, usually that two-seam fastball is moving quite a bit, but here it's just kind of flat and straight. Could be a big part of the reason why he's getting knocked around.
The 1-1 home is a ball below the zone.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
Now the 2-1 is taken for strike 2. Reddick leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And he fouls this one off. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Astros plate 2 on the 2-run home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's now 4-0 Houston. Digging in the switch hitter, Leury Garcia back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike. The windup and the 0-1. Swung on and driven to right, and no doubt about it. And out of here, and I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. As they get on the board, it's 4-1 now.
they're still down a few, but a solo shot will make them feel a lot better about themselves. They're not being shut out, and now they know they can get to this guy.
The batter, number 7.
Into the box, Tim Anderson. She'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. One strike now from Cole. Hit the other way out toward right field. Reddick has a read on it. 1 out.
The batter, the first baseman, Jose Abreu.
Settling in now, Jose Abreu, the American League's Silver Slugger Award winner at first base a season ago. First delivery to him on the way. Up and in there with the first pitch fastball. It's ball 1. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
That base hit was screaming off the bat, and our show track technology more than confirms it. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity of that line drive.
Next to bat will be the Cuban import Yoan Moncada. Oh, and this kicks right off of him. And now it'll kick around in the corner. And he'll reach first safely.
Now that had to feel good because it was one of those that you don't even feel the ball hit your bat. Show track tells us he blasted it out there at 115 miles an hour. So, yeah, he squared it up about as good as you can.
Standing in now, Eloy Jimenez. And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. And he'll pull this one in on the run as it nearly got over his head. And the runners will be forced to retreat. Throw back to second, and that's a double play. Sox get one right back here on the solo home run. We played 4. It's now a 4-1 game. Ready for another chance? Jose Altuve. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Jose Altuve. A reminder to those fans sitting in the lower levels behind home plate. If any of you decide to get on your cell phone and wave to your friends, you will be immediately subject to imprisonment of no less than 20 years. We thank you.
First delivery to him on the way. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Here comes another 0-2. Hit hard toward the right side. And this is going to be extra bases here to kick off the 5th.
He's around second now, and they still haven't gotten to this thing.
And he'll make it in there safely as he starts out the 5th with a leadoff triple.
The left fielder, number 23.
Other than a home run, there aren't a whole lot of better ways to start an inning than a triple. Pretty good chance of at least getting 1 run in this inning now.
Here's Michael Brantley. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Line, but speared on a hop. And not in time as the run scores. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Here's the first pitch to him. Fouled off. Here's the 0-1. Just got the corner that time with a fastball. Strike two. Brantley on at first. Nobody out. Abreu trying to get there, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. The next 0-2. Grounded up the first baseline. And that is past him at first. It's a fair ball. And this will find its way to the 335 sign. Now a long throw home. And that'll put run number 6. It's now a 6-1 ball game.
Boy, this guy's having a great game here so far, D-Row. Home run earlier in the night, and that base hit right there drives in his third run batted in of this game.
Yeah, you drive to the park every day hoping your rhythm and timing is on point with that pitcher's windup, and that's exactly been the case today. He not only mixed in that big bomb, but now he's got 3 ribbies to boot.
Stepping in now, Yuli Gurriel, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game. Throw to first. Six runs, 8 hits, no errors in the ball game for the Astros to this point. Snap throw from the catcher, not in time. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Right on, but this is foul down toward the box at third.
All right, that's when you got to tell yourself to slow down a little bit right there. Out in front on a fastball, hit it hard, but pulled it foul.
Off speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Into the box now, number 44.
He'll swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play.
A couple of RBIs for him already, and a chance for more here. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
He'll be kicking himself tonight if he doesn't come up with a big knock right here. That pitch was in a hittable location, and a hitter of this caliber usually doesn't let that go by.
To 1-2 now. The 1-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. One out and a runner on second base. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
Here's Carlos Correa now. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. 2 out here and a runner at second. Now a flare out toward right center. Garcia moving forward. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. He's in at second safely, as also on the play a run comes across to score.
Man, that swing looked like self-defense than a real quality swing. But, hey, he muscled it out there, and it was enough to get him safely to second. Those are the kind of hits that will drive you nuts as a pitcher.
Into the box, Robinson Chirinos, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The 1-0. And it's fouled away. 3 runs already home here. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2. And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. So 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a man left. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Astros 7 and the White Sox 1. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I had a chance to talk with White Sox manager Rick Renteria between innings about his thoughts on his lineup's performance. And he mentioned they need to show a lot more patience with their at-bats moving forward. He told me that they've been way too aggressive on the first pitch of the at-bat. And while he doesn't necessarily condemn that if it's leading to hits, that's clearly not the case right now. Over 80% of their at-bats have started with a swing on the first pitch, and a lot of those have resulted in swinging misses or outs, guys.
For the White Sox.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
James McCann.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. No balls and a strike to count. McCann, 28 years old. He was taken in the 2nd round back in 2011.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Behind 0-2 now. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
I always like watching pitchers that attack with their fastballs until there's a reason to start mixing it up. He hasn't needed many of his secondary pitches so far in this one, and there was another good fastball for a strikeout there.
Standing in now, Matt Skoll. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Springer has a read on it. 2 down.
The batter, number 5, second baseman, Carlos Sanchez.
Up next for Chicago, Yolmer Sanchez hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
Reddick is there, and it's a very quick inning as the side is retired. Down in order go the White Sox. They're down 7-1. Striding into the box, Josh Reddick. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And they start him with one high and away for ball 1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Garcia on the move, but it's the center fielder who gets there, and that's the first out of the inning.
Fielder, number 4, George Springer.
1 away for the Astros here in the 6th, and former World Series MVP George Springer bats next. First delivery to him on the way. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
You know, it's great to be patient, make a pitcher work and all that stuff to try to get walks, but you have to be ready to hit. And that was a really hittable pitch, and now you've got to deal with an 0-2 count.
And he struck him out again. So that's the old sombrero there, partner. 4 strikeouts in the ballgame.
Wow, he's just a lost cause in this one. That's the 4th time he struck out in this game alone, and that's not something you'll forget very quickly. That's about as bad of a day as you can have.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. A windup and the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. And with just 5 2/3 innings under his belt, he's about to hit the century mark in his pitch count now.
Yeah, Matty V, and the way baseball is played these days, it's about 6 innings.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Astros go down 1-2-3. They're on top 7-1. Digging in, Adam Engel. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game if this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
First pitch on its way. Ball 1.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
Now it's 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Ball 3 to a leadoff hitter that can run. Not the greatest way to start this right here. I think right now you really have to start pouring some pitches into that strike zone.
3 balls and a strike to the Chicago leadoff hitter. Count all the way full to the White Sox center fielder.
Fell behind early in this one 3-0 and has battled back with 2 quality strikes. Interested to see if he catches a big part of the plate right here or tries to get a nibble.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
It looked like this at bat had the makings of a leadoff walk when it started 3-0. So that's a good job not to give in and battle back to earn the strikeout. That's not always easy to do.
In now, Leury Garcia. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1.
Rock solid performance up to this part of the ball game right now. One of the keys, 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes. And when you do that, you really make the hitter swing at the pitch you want them to swing at.
And this is hit hard to the right side, but foul. 1 out, nobody on. Still no balls and 2 strikes. The next 0-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3.
Always tough for one of these base umpires to make a call on a guy's check swing.
7.
It's not a great angle, and everything happens so quickly, so they really have to be paying attention out there. Looking at the replay, I think he got it right, so that's a tip of the cap for the Blue.
Into the box now, Tim Anderson. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Cole into the windup. Here it is on 0-1. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. That's it to short. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 8 in a row he's set down, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the White Sox. They're down 7-1. Back here on the south side of Chicago, it's on to the 7th now with the Astros on top in this one. And as the final warm-up tosses are thrown, let's get a look at our game summary through 6 innings. Now at the plate, Michael Brantley will start things out against Lucas Giolito as we get the inning underway.
Michael Brantley.
Pitch on the way. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0.
It's really hard to work deep into games when you're having an outing like this guy is. You're going to strike out a lot of guys. Well, guess what? Your pitch count's going to go up too.
And that's right there, and we're even at 1. The 1-1. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Jimenez comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out.
The third baseman, number 2, Alex Bregman.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Alex Bregman. It was an RBI double for him in his last turn to the plate.
Yeah, it's been an offensive explosion for him today. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everyone seems to be putting barrel on baseball in this lineup.
First pitch of the at-bat. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Bases are empty, one man out. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Nope.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Struck him out and make it 14 punch-outs now in the game.
Matt, just about everything he's doing is working. All of his pitches, great command,
10,
great location, and the big key, with 2 strikes, he's attacking the zone.
Into the box, Yuli Gurriel. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. A ball and a strike to count to the Astros first baseman. A swing and a ground ball to third. Throw over to Abreu is in time, and with it the side is retired. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. Stretch time here on the south side of Chicago. It's the Astros 7 and the White Sox 1. Ready now for the White Sox. Jose Abreu. Last time through was a base hit.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Good take there to lay off the high fastball.
Boy, they've been just getting shut down right here. Been a while since they've even had a runner on. So I think it's time to start looking for ways to make some things happen. Drop a bunt, get up on the plate, something.
A ball and a strike now to Jose Abreu. Good action on the 2-seamer there, and it's 1-2.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
The 1-2. Locks him up for strike 3.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right. But what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
Standing in now, Yohan Moncada. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. One strike now from Cole. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1.
That's not an easy pitch to do anything with, right? 96 miles an hour in on the hands. You almost have to be looking for that pitch to be able to do anything with that.
Fastball called strike. 1-2. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2.
Not sure if that was a great take or if he got locked up on a two-seamer running away, but either way, it worked out well for him. That's a well-thrown pitch, though.
Oh, and he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game.
Certainly not showing any signs of intimidation with these middle-of-the-order guys. That's back-to-back Ks, and the 3 and 4 guys are harmlessly back in the dugout.
So stepping in, Eloy Jimenez, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Cole gets the sign. First pitch on its way. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Two out, nobody on. Looking for his 10th strikeout. Here's the pitch. Fouled away. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up, and he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch that ends the inning. Down in order go the White Sox. They're down 7-1. Next will be the designated hitter, number 44. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. And he fouls this one off. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Got him. And that's number 15 for the ball game. There's a look at the inning-by-inning recap. 7-1 our score as we play the 8th inning of this one.
Correa.
Stepping into the box, Carlos Correa, hoping to build off that RBI double from his last plate appearance. First delivery to him on the way. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
Hey, great take on that slider away right there. But I'm thinking in that situation, that pitcher's got to execute a little bit better. That was almost a non-competitive pitch. Being outside, you could almost have let that one go right out of his hand.
The 1-0 home. Fouled off.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
And able to lay off the fastball away here. 2-1 now. Alex Colomé comes in unexpectedly from the pen in relief of his injured teammate.
Alex Colomé.
One out, nobody on. Astros shortstop in front with a 3-1 count. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. And it's fouled away. Now the 3-2 pitch. Fouled away.
Ladies and gentlemen, a reminder that for the most informative, up-to-date, and exciting
bases are empty, one man out
on the web, log on to MLB.
And this is swung on and missed. Two are quickly retired to start inning number 8.
The catcher, number 28,
Ready for another shot now. Robinson Chirinos. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he fouls this one off. High in the air down the right field line. And foul. Here's another 0-2. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. They're on top 7-1. Riding in once again, James McCann. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect, but getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
Here comes the first pitch. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Textbook pitching performance so far in this one as we move into the later innings. First pitch strikes, how about over 90%? That's about as good as it gets.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Trying to strike him out for the 3rd time. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
He's really racked up the strikeouts in this one. And this guy's been victimized 3 times already today. He and this lineup are clearly having a really tough time picking him up.
In now, Matt Skoll. Lifted down the line in left. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
The batter, number 5, second baseman, Carlos Sanchez.
Now at the plate, Yolmer Sanchez, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that's in there for strike 1. Right by him here, and he's set up for another strikeout here. The count to 0-2.
Hey, I know it's a day game, but these guys better wake up. He's on point today, throwing a lot of exploding stuff, darting and diving all over the strike zone.
Nasty breaking ball swung on in the dirt. Chirinos recovers, so the inning will continue as the strikeout pitch in the dirt and some poor defense afterwards allows him to reach base safely. And not what he wanted to do there, as now they'll need 4 outs to get out of this inning. Now in the box, Adam Engel. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Cole sets. Here's the first pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Sanchez, the runner at first with 2 gone. Line towards center field. And he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. Worth a second look here, as this is a beauty to end the inning. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Next up for the Stros, Josh Reddick. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
Josh Reddick.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Oh, can't spot the cutter any better than that. 0-2 now. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. This is popped up. And no one will get this one. Reddick behind a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2. Fouled off. Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
This kind of hitter right here, we call this guy a grinder. What are grinders? They just kind of foul off some good pitches. They lay off the pitches just off the plate. This is every pitcher's nightmare, a guy that's up there with a plan and not just up there swinging at anything that you throw towards home plate.
And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, George Springer. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Hey fans, want to be able to take MLB.com with you wherever you go? Then listen to the best of Major League Baseball when and how you want it through MLB.com podcasts. Whether it's fantasy information, minor league information, or the latest news and views from around baseball, MLB.com podcast will keep you informed. Visit MLB.com/podcast and subscribe today.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Upper part of the zone there, but taken for a strike. A ball and a strike to Houston's leadoff batter. Good pitch there. Had him a little out in front. Hit high in the air down the right field line. Garcia is in pursuit. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Now batting, the second baseman, Jose Altuve.
Digging in, Jose Altuve. In the past against Alex Colomé, he's 1 for 2. And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. That's strike 2 on a well-placed changeup around the knees.
Not too often you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing a fastball in the high 90s, though.
And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. He hit the corner and tries for third. And he is into third with a 2-out triple.
Wow, he's getting his daily conditioning in during the game. That's his second triple, so obviously he's seeing the ball great, and he's showing he knows how to motor around the bases just fine.
Into the box now, Michael Brantley, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Off the plate and in, it's a ball and a strike. Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2.
Yeah, right there, it's tough to be able to dive out over the plate. I know it's a pitch people think you can get to, but after you're pounded in twice, that ball looks like a foot outside.
And this is turning ugly now as this ball's down for extra bases. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. It's an 8-1 ball game. And he is in at third base with an RBI triple.
Yeah, Matt, hard to stay focused on the game when the score is this far out of hand, especially when you're on the losing side of it. Even as broadcasters, it can be a little bit challenging to stay fully dialed in.
Striding forward now, Alex Bregman. Although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him.
Fans, do you have what it takes to be a major league umpire? Then come and learn from some of the best at the MLB Umpire Camp. Both in the classroom and on the diamond, this is your chance to learn how the big leagues do it, no matter what level you're working at now. Don't wait. It's the chance of a lifetime. Become the best umpire you can be.
First pitch of the at-bat. Line drive to left. And he will make the catch just shy of the track, and the inning is over. Astros pick up a run on the RBI double. Last chance coming up here for the White Sox. It's the Astros 8 and the White Sox 1. Back to the top of the White Sox lineup now, and stepping in, Leury Garcia, starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Here's the first pitch to him. Popped straight up. Correa is there, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? One pitch, one out, a pop-up to start the inning.
Stepping up to the plate, Tim Anderson. He was a ground-out victim last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1.
The difference between 0-1 and 1-0 is so monumental, and this guy has been on top of his game all day, attacking the zone and getting ahead of these hitters.
Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. Counts a ball and 2 strikes to the White Sox shortstop. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And he's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ball game.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
Stepping in now, Jose Abreu, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. A ball and a strike.
He might want that pitch back. Up and away, that's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon.
You see that swing right there? You know what that tells me, boys? That this pitcher is doing his job right here, but also the offense is obviously not picking anything up today.
Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. On to first, and that will seal matters here this afternoon.
Yeah, and sometimes you just need a guy to go out there and battle. It doesn't have to be pretty all the time, but just good enough to get the job done. Well, this guy, he was a heck of a lot better than that, going the entire 9 innings, saving his bullpen, and getting the win.
8-1 is the final score this afternoon. The Houston Astros jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Garrett Cole takes home the win. Lucas Giolito racked up 15 strikeouts, but still ends up taking the loss. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian. We all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.